Tanya, and yes, I'm a bit late to the game. The game being sharing my 2020 planners and journals for 2020. Master of the obvious. So yeah, I have 3. Aside from, let's say, junk journals or other things that I'm going to do, I have what I am referring to, and do excuse me, but oh gosh. You know how you stroke a cat and it just feels so, they feel so soft and lovely to stroke, and then you stroke them the wrong way and it doesn't feel so great. This little cover is just so beautiful and soft. Oh my gosh. Anyway, enough fondling for one video. So yeah, well, let's start with that one, shall we? Because we will get to those two. This one, oops, there we go, ready. This one is my word for the year. Is a bit tongue-in-cheek because I always choose a word and then don't do anything about it. And yes, I am still fondling my journal. Is optimistic, because I am cautiously optimistic about things this year in trying things, you know, in trying to do things. So this is my cautiously optimistic journal, and it's like my wellness journal. This is the one that is my repurposed Hobonichi A6 from last year. And yes, I have been doing a lot with my Cocoa Dasiy kits that I received recently. In my previous video I mentioned that my life was on hold in my Hobonichi. Oh, there we go. Let's put my hands down. In my Hobonichi flip through that I did recently, I referred to putting my life on hold waiting for my Cocoa Dasiy kit. Well, it finally arrived and I can move on with life now. So yeah, so this one is actually a 2019, but I am repurposing it, and I am using the Cocoa Dasiy kits to do that. So I have now made it a 2020 journal, and I just wanted to show you basically what I did. I took the, oh, can I just show you this? Isn't this just beautiful? I have to say, they got me on pouches. They got me on pouches and pens. Every month you get a pen and a pouch. Okay, the pouch is usually in the planner add-on, but if you get that, you get a pouch and a pen. Oh my gosh, every single month. It just, oh, it's just fantastic. So yeah, I laid down washi, and then I used some of the days of the week stickers that I received and the numbers, and yeah, put this washi tape. Oh my gosh, this washi tape is just so stunningly beautiful. I want to cover my entire table in it. It's just so pretty. So yeah, what has happened with this journal is that I had used it last year for drawing, and in the middle of it I also wrote down some deep dark desperate thoughts, and you know, decided I didn't need those anymore, so I tore them out. So there is a gap here where I tore out pages and things. And so basically what I am going to do is, again, on this one, this will become February. It's May 2019, but it's going to become February 2020. And I actually have enough of last year's calendar months to go all the way to about February of 2020. So that worked out well. And I really like how this came out. What I'm thinking of doing every month is the same thing. Next month when I get my February kit, I will then do the same layout as this, with washi at the top and the bottom, and, you know, sticking down the numbers. And this is basically just noting anything that might be happening in the month, because this little journal is staying by my bedside, because I'm essentially using it to monitor blood pressure, because apparently I have high blood pressure now. The joys of getting older and having it, you know, in the well, there's a history of blood pressure in the family, so I suppose it was inevitable that it was going to come my way. But I'm checking that, and my weight, and, you know, that kind of thing, and my sleep, because I don't sleep well, and just those kind of things I am keeping a note of in here, and it stays at the side of my bed. And I keep it closed like this in the hopes that, you know, nobody's going to open it and, I don't know, see all those personal all the personal details, like my weight. So yeah, so I used the kit for that, and then I took one of the tabs and put it on, you know, to start. And yeah, even though I got this on the 15th, I got my kit on the 15th, I did actually do all of the month, because I wanted to see if it was going to work for me, and you know, I wanted to trial and error it. Basically, January is a prototype. There's a good word for it, a prototype of all the things that I want to do going forward with these Cocoa Daisy kits. And yeah, these were the numbers. It came on one of these, I think, yeah, this one. Oh, we have a fly. Oh dear, hang on, let me get rid of the fly. Right, that was a remarkably unsuccessful getting rid of the fly, so it will no doubt feature again, but we will ignore it if it does, or try and get rid of it again. So yes, this is one of the sticker sheets that comes, and you get the days of the week and you get all the numbers, and so that's what I used here to cover up. Let's show you, to cover up the fact that, you know, the Hobonichi shows you what month it is and gives you the days and that. So I used that to do that, and you'll never know that this is not January 2020. And yeah, I just took some of the cute phrases that came on this sticker sheet and put it on there. And so I go on. I'm not going to show you what I have written there, but basically I am using these little bits here to mark off the fact that I took my blood pressure tablet today, and whether I took a sleeping tablet to help me sleep, and whether I had an alcoholic beverage, and then some other things down there. So that is what is happening with this little Hobonichi journal. And yes, I have decorated all of my journals using the gorgeous Cocoa Daisy kits, and oh yes, these are super cute. I just love them so much. I have them somewhere. They are, yeah, they are oops a daisy, what are they called? Page tabs. Anyway, I laminated them so I could keep them permanently in there, because I just think they are, put them there, I just think they're super cute. And I mean, who doesn't want a whole bunch of little really cute creatures staring at you every time you open your journal? So yeah, so here is how I do these. Is I just took some cardstock and then I arranged, a lot of these are the printables that you get if you subscribe to their newsletter. They send out at least 7, 8, 9 pages of printables based on the kit for that month for free. You don't even have to subscribe to the kit to get this. And yeah, you can jazz up your journal without even needing to subscribe to the kits. I think that's really generous of them. So yeah, this was a printable, and this was one of the stickers and that. So what I do is I attach them to the card so that I can just slot it in here, and it looks good. It doesn't go anywhere, and it stays there, and the fly is coming back. So the same thing with this one. Oh my gosh, hold on. You will be pleased to know that no flies were harmed in the making of this movie. It was merely encouraged to go outside. Anyway, back here. So this as well is just, I arranged it all on the top there. They're all stickers, and it slots in there very nicely and stays there. Having said that, oh, that's actually sticky, so it stays there nicely. And again, this was one of the little printables. When life gets blurry, adjust your focus. So I added one of the die cuts that came in the kit. So there, that is all nicely done there, and I'm super happy with this one. And this cover I did last year. I just took a whole bunch of stickers and then I stuck contact paper on it. And there we go, there's my word, optimistic. So yes, let's be optimistic and see whether A, we can keep these planners going, B, whether we can keep the sort of health kick going, all of those things. And yeah, this was again a printable, and I'm going to write down some resolutions and things, and yeah, I can identify with that. Don't look back, darling, you're not going that way. I used to always look forward, but way forward. You know how you tend to look forward to the things that are going to happen instead of being in the moment? Oh, there we go. Live in the moment, people. So that is my wellness planner. This actually came in the Cocoa Daisy kit as well, and I stuck it on here and I just love it. And yes, we're going to caress again. And the pen is lovely, and you get 2 refills with the pen each month. How cool is that? I mean, pretty sure I'm never going to get through all the ink. But yeah, I use this pen in here. The most decorating is what I've shown you. I'm not going to do any more. The rest will just be writing, and then until the next kit comes, and then I set it up again. So that is number 1. Number 2, you've actually probably seen already, is my Hobonichi, but let me show you how I decorated the pockets. I love it. Oh, it's a combination of the die cuts and the printables and the stickers, and this is one of the, what are they called? Paperclip thingies. Really cute. That came, so I figured I needed to use that. And again, the same thing. I have taken a bit of old Project Life card, and I just stuck everything to it so that I can slot it in there, and it goes there nicely, and it doesn't move around, and it works. And this actually is a little washi tape book that comes from Japan, and that is one of the printables. Again, the free printables. I can't get over the free printables. They were just lovely. And yeah, so I stuck that on there, and I figure that can stay permanently in here, and then when I change all this up for next month's kit, that can still stay there, because I mean, it's very, very cute. And yeah, you get, each month you get a 3x4 card which has all the colors of the, like a color, what are they called? Vision board? No. Color board? No. Oh, can't remember now, but anyway, you get this 3x4 card that has all the colors of the kit. So I just chopped it up and put it in there to add some more, you know, really pops of color. And this is, you get a memo pad, and oh, that's what I didn't show you here. So I've divvied it up to be in all my planners, and I have some in the back here. And there you go. You see there, I had my ideas of what I was going to do with this planner. And I got extra there, so, you know, if the muse strikes me, I can write something down. I love the way this closes. And yes, I think this one, sorry, we'll get back to this one just quickly. This one probably will get a little bit fat because, you know, you're sticking stickers in the same spot all the time. But I don't think it'll get too bad, so that it'll still close. Just think, every month I can change the pen out. Oh. Blown away, still fondling. So yeah, and this was a card. It was a 4x6 card that came in the kit, and I just decided to, came with this sentiment. I just decided to cut it out because I needed something for the top, and I wanted it to go nicely, to look pretty. So there we go. This is this, and here I got my tab, and I figured I'm going to do that. Basically, what I'm trying to do is to use up as many of the stickers that I get. I mean, the printables, yeah, sure, they're nice to use, and I've tried to use as many as I can of them as well. But I'm really trying to use as many of the stickers that I'm getting, because, you know, 2020 is kind of for me, is use what I have. And even if I do purchase something like this and I subscribe to them, so I'm going to get them every month, I want to use as much of it as I can. And even if there are icons like these, which, let's face it, I'm not really going to use them, I've repurposed them as well so that I can, and I'll show you what I did with those. So I think I've done a pretty good job, actually. I will find a spot for those two cameras because they're really pretty. And so yeah, so as you can see there, there's not a lot of these stickers left. The arrows obviously can be popped in anywhere and used anywhere. So I'm pretty chuffed with myself with that. So yeah, so every month I'm going to put a tab on here, and you've seen this already, but yeah, this is my, and I noted when it came in, this is my memory keeping journal. I still haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do with the front pages of these. I need to think a bit more about it. So far I'm just totally enamored with doing the daily pages. But yeah, so that is that one. And then, let's pop that in there. Put that out of the way because I know there's probably glare from the plastic. And here we go. I'm pretty sure my dangle is way too long for this lovely little traveler's notebook, which actually came as a subscriber freebie if you subscribed last month, which was also a thing that kind of pushed me over the edge to subscribe. But I don't care. You know what they say, length count. So I think it just looks beautiful. And when I'm transporting around, because this is my daily carry, I just kind of pop it in there, and then it keeps it nice and together so it doesn't, you know, go all over the show. But when I have it open, because it just opens nicely, I can just lay it down there. It jingles a little bit, and it just makes me happy because it looks so pretty. So yeah, so this is my daily carry, which houses my Hobonichi weeks, which I have put all sorts of patches on. And let me show you. That was another paperclip that came in the kit, but I took the paperclip part of it off and made it a patch because I like this idea of putting patches on here. You know, the thing about this is you want it to be as inviting as it can be. So you want to dive in there, you want to write your things down. You know, you don't lose momentum or lose interest in it because they're just so gosh darn pretty. And yeah, with this one I've put tabs. I had these gifted to me in Happy Mail by a Reet, ages back, and so I decided to use them because what's the point in having it? Super cute, they're little books. No point in having it unless you use it. And then on the back I just stuck various stickers that I have, so that if you happen to be looking at the planner from this side, you've got something to look at as well. And I used up some stickers. So what I do in here, this is my no frills except for cute stickers that I put on every month. Yeah, basically this I note everything down in. I record daily what has happened. Just the highlights of the day basically. Went to work, you know, came home, watched TV, bloody blah blah, that kind of thing. I was doing a bit of what I needed to do here, but that I'm going to transfer to this one. I did start in the beginning of the year, I did start to think maybe I could watercolor it and make it pretty, but that soon fizzled out because really, this really is just my go-to workhorse. That's what it is. And it's also my budget. So I budget everything. I make sure that I have my reminders, and I budget every month, and I keep track of things at the back, like things that I paid for Tamsin's room, like a trip that we are organizing for July, cell phone contracts, savings goals, of which I have none. Well, I've got no savings left, having kitted out Tamsin's room. But yeah, so there we go, my Hobonichi, and this is actually an old Cocoa Dasiy, I think, or Dear Lizzie, can't remember. Not that it matters. I might, if I get if a cuter one comes in one of the kits, I'll change it out. But this one, the pretty little notebook one, it's too big. So I prefer to leave it there. So yeah, so that's my workhorse. And then this I created because, again, I wanted to use the kits. I love this paper because in the ones that I get the no inserts planner, because I didn't want to get the Traveler's Notebook or any of those, because I know from past experience I'm not going to use it. And because, again, hate to harp on a theme, but I want to use as much as I can, so I figure if I don't get the inserts, then I'm more likely to use the stuff that is in the kit because I can make my own. And what I'm going to do each month is make a social media little booklet. I want to track more of what I'm doing on YouTube and Instagram. I want to be a bit more intentional with it. So that's what I'm doing here. And I had so much fun putting this together because you see you get these beautiful papers in the kit that I subscribe to. Isn't that just gorgeous? So there we go. So I created this little traveler's notebook based on the size, basically based on the length of my weeks and slightly longer, and decorated the front with a whole bunch of the stuff, the printables and the, what are they called, die cuts, talking too much, and yeah, using up the little letter stickers. So yeah, I had so much fun doing this. And then it's basically each day of the week, and this I was a bit brighter. I started this week because there was no point in me putting in the other two weeks because they've been and gone. Okay, so I used all the tabs that came to put down here, and this is what I said, where I said I repurposed some of these icons. I figured if you just cut off Like this one was, oh, they were little crock pots. If you cut off the top and the sides and you put a little heart in it, it's just a box with a heart on. It's cute. It could be a flower pot or anything like that. So, and there, that was one of the washing machines. Again, put a little thing on it. It's something completely different. So my idea here is to make a note of what I'm going to upload and then sort of tick it off when I film, edit, upload, schedule, and make it public. Maybe make a few notes if I want to. You know, basically giving myself an idea of what I want to put out there for everybody to see. And I'm still brainstorming what I want to show you because yeah, I don't know, I tend to think that people aren't really interested in what I'm doing, or you know, there's so many great channels out there showing junk journals and planners and things that my little channel is, you know. But having said that, you know, if 1 or 2 people watch and get enjoyment out of it, shouldn't that be enough? Really should, hey. And can I just say, my ring light is making me super hot. So yeah, this is paper that I bought. It's nice high quality printer paper. It's quite thick and it's beautifully smooth. It's just really nice, gorgeous paper. It was on sale on one of our local stores for a nice big ream, so I figured there, use the paper. So from next month, obviously I'm going to have all of the weeks in the beginning, and then in the middle I just got a you know, print a calendar from the internet, printed it on, and then got the gorgeous washi, got the little what was left over of my days of the week. And yeah, and what I'm going to do going forward is make a little dot when I've uploaded, say what it was that I uploaded, so I can get a visual idea of how much I'm putting out there, you know, whether it's enough, whether it's not. And apparently the 28th of each month is when the reveal is of the next you know, the next Cocoa Dasiy kit comes out. I know I'm madly in love with Cocoa Dasiy right now, if you haven't quite got the message. They just have really pretty stuff. So yeah, and I just wrote that on with one of my mini multi-function pens that I have. Yes, I have a slight obsession with those as well, so we won't talk about that. So yeah, and then this part of it is ideas that I can write down or jot down as I get them about future videos. And I thought this were quite cute because well, I decorated it there using all sorts of the goodies there you see there. That's one of those washing machines, and it's now a pencil pot. And yeah, I planned out how I was going to do it and testing out colors of pens to see what went nicely. You know, the general thing that we all do. This is because it's something that I've put together. I don't feel bad about writing in it and having my writing skew or making mistakes or crossing things out. It's really anything that I want to do with it. And these came as sticky notes, and they're here somewhere. Where are they? There we are. Aren't they cute? And there's so many of them that I'll be able to use throughout the year. And I thought it was a great representation of my idea of when I might upload, or, you know. So yeah. Oh gosh, am I getting my planning on right now? We'll see how long it lasts. Cautiously optimistic. So yeah, so that is that. And then as you can see here, again, they're all clipped onto pieces of cardstock so that they will fit in and look good. And I really like how these came out, actually. I think they look really cute. And this was a washi, that's actually the side, a washi holder that's acetate, but because it's very clear, I put one of the cards on the back of it so that I could see, because I want to see it. It's pretty. And yeah, that was a bit of a mistake, because if you do peel off the washi tape, it does peel off the paper, but I don't mind, because what I'm going to do is wrap more washi tape. As I use it up, I'll wrap more on, and I don't think there'll ever be a need for me to take the card off. So that can stay in there. So yeah, I think that about wraps up all my journals that I plan on using in 2020. Yeah, So I don't know if there's any, I am planning on, when I get my February kit, I am planning on doing on video this part of it, setting up all of these. I'm hoping that that will be of interest to some people, and if it's not, it doesn't matter. It gives me something to upload. So yeah, that is my plan. And one of my other plans is to, what was one of my other plans? Oh, to show the making of my social media planner each month. And yeah, anything else I can think of relating to these kits that I can share with you, I will. I probably, as I said, I won't show you the innards of this because, and you know, it's personal, but if you would like to see this part of it, then I can tack it onto a video. It doesn't take very long, but yeah, more than happy to do that too. So I hope you found this enjoyable, entertaining, annoying, who knows. Hopefully not annoying, but yeah, I am very, very happy with how I've set everything up, and I'm so looking forward to enjoying the rest of January in them, and then getting the February kits. Hopefully this time I'll get the February kits slightly, you know, in the beginning of February, so then I can set everything up and enjoy it for a lot longer. We are cautiously optimistic, that's what we are. But yes, I think I have prattled on enough now. I do hope you are having a wonderful day. It is nearly the weekend, so I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, pop me a comment if you have one. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more of my videos. And I really, really do wish you a wonderful day, and we will chat again soon. Bye bye.